Well, you know, anytime that in an environment like Florida, it becomes a bipartisan issue, then you know that one, is urgent, and two, that you're probably going to get a good product. I don't know that you ever satisfy the special interest, because they're always going to push the envelope and want you to go further than you're planning to go.
In my view, and in the governor's view, there's only one special interest, and that's the voting public. There are customers when it comes to voting on Election Day, and they have clearly expressed the need for some change, and that's what I think the legislature is going to do. And those are the ideas that I've tried to present to the governor and the legislature.
Is there any merit in the argument that everybody should have the same opportunities to vote? If one county gets to vote on Sunday, but another county doesn't get to vote on Sunday?
That worries me a little bit.
I mean, isn't there something there that gives that person who doesn't get the opportunity to vote in their county on Sunday some right that they should be able to scream about?
Well, you know, accountability is with the supervisors. They are elected by people in their districts, their counties. They should know better than anybody else whether they want to. Keep in mind the Sunday before the election, too, not just the Sunday of the election, but the Sunday prior to that weekend is also available.
Well,
so here's what I like to emphasize. Flexibility, as you suggested, flexibility and more hours and more days in the history of Florida. And those combination of those two things will meet, in my view, I'm 100% confident that they will meet the demands of the voting public.
But isn't that the purpose of your 8 to 14 days?
Exactly.
That window that each supervisor can choose on their own?
Exactly.
But to Sean's point, if you have one county has 14 days, let's be gauche about it. One's a Democratic county, it has 14 days, it's open on Sunday, and a Republican county that only has 8 days. There's a different access to the ballot.
I just think that's problematic. I mean, I like most of what you're presenting, but I do think, and I know you have supervisors who want it to be optional instead of mandatory. You got some supervisors that are saying, you know what, we need that Sunday to get ready for Election Day, and then you have some supervisors saying, I don't need that Sunday. We need people to be able to vote. So I know you're dealing with a difficult thing, and obviously we all know in the legislature you got to give and take, but that's a part of the give and take that I think.
But this is a
problematic.
major improvement over what we've seen.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's